been sharing their strategies for saving money, living up to their self-proclaimed title as America's Cheapest Family. Well, today, they'll be giving us tips from their book, America's Cheapest Family Gets You Right on the Money. Please welcome back to the talk, Steve and Annette Economides. Welcome back. Hello, hello. All right, you say every family should have a budget. Why is that so important?
Absolutely. A budget is foundational to reaching your financial goals. You can keep track of where your money's going, you can evaluate where your money's going, and you can do things that nobody would think possible.
Every business has a budget, and every business goal is to turn a profit, and that's what our families need to do.
But budgets are overwhelming, and so where do we start?
Great question.
The simplest way to start a budget is, first off, track your expenses.
Right.
And basically we say track your expenses for 30 days and see where your money's going first off. And then the second most simple budget in the world is to take cash in envelopes. And the three areas that most people overspend is in food, clothes, and recreation. So every paycheck, you take that money, put it in the envelope, and basically when the money's gone, you stop spending. It limits overspending.
You mean like allocate at the beginning of the paycheck how much you're going to allow for food and for clothing.
And then all your other bills are covered, and there's a peace and less stress in your home.
Nice.
Our personal budget goes beyond that. We have 20 categories that we use, but this is the stepping stone that you use, the baby step to start out.
And our book has a whole chapter to explain it.
Okay, kitchen and food, big deal for us. What is the most important tip for saving money in the kitchen?
One of the most important tips is utilizing your freezer like a bank vault. You can freeze so much more than people realize. You can freeze bread. Make sure you double bag it. You can freeze milk. Just pour off.
You can freeze milk?
Absolutely. Just pour off some of it. Remember, it changes color when it's frozen, but it's perfectly fine.
I can't drink no milk that's not white.
It'll be white. It'll be white when you defrost it, I promise.
Okay.
You can freeze cheese. Frozen vegetables are a great thing. They're way better than canned and almost as good as fresh. Blueberries. You can buy fruits out of season. We have a whole bunch of blueberries in our freezer from summertime, and we'll use them all year long. Butter, margarine can be frozen, meat can be frozen. So
how long, though? How long can you freeze all this stuff for?
Well, bread we go through pretty fast, okay? Meat can be frozen for a very long time, especially things like corned beef and turkeys that have that airtight seal on them. We go through food kind of fast at our house. So.
Well, you have a family of 7. You have 5 kids.
Right.
In our grocery book, we listed the times that you can freeze things, and it really is important to track it, but it's safe.
Tell us about the crock pot, because I hear that can save money.
This is a working mom's best friend, because what you do is you basically put your food in there in the morning, go to work. It saves the last-minute panic running out to the restaurant, going to the drive-thru. This can save you thousands of dollars in a year just by planning ahead.
And cookbooks are another thing. Make sure you have a general cookbook, because that is like your roadmap for everything else. And cooking is not as difficult as most people think. There's some fairly easy things that you can produce without a lot of time and a lot of money.
Especially with the crock pot. Like, favorite dish you make in that would be what?
Stew, sloppy joes, chili.
Barbecue chicken, that's real simple.
Okay, well, we're going to have some money-saving tips for the entire house when we come right back. We're back with Steve and Annette Economides, also known as America's Cheapest Family. Now, they're about to share some more money-saving tips for every room of the house. So, Steve, we're in the bathroom right now. How do we save money here?
First off, I got to let you know I'm a little disconcerted being in the bathroom with you. but we're going to start with saving some water. And this is ecologically friendly, and it can save some money. First thing is we install low-flow shower heads. We put water bottles in the toilet, put a few rocks in the bottom so it doesn't float. And this is just really simple. You take a 32-ounce bottle, stick it in your toilet, and every time you flush, you've saved 32 ounces. 4 flushes saves you a gallon.
That's wonderful.
You know, so, I mean, simple, no thinking. Now, the other thing is, I'm going to go to this because this is kind of funny. We had one kid in our family, he will remain unnamed, who took a half-hour shower. And so I knocked on the door, went in there, he was reading a book in the shower. So we instituted using an egg timer. 10-minute showers, no longer. We figured between those things, we've saved about 20,000 gallons of water a year.
Wow.
Okay? So it can save money.
Prescription drugs.
Prescription drugs. 51% of Americans take prescription drugs. Know your insurance policy. If your insurance policy has a drug deductible, ask your doctor to prescribe 3 months worth of drugs for that same deductible. Okay, you've cut your drug costs by 66%. Another thing is, if that doesn't work, get twice the dosage and get a pill splitter. Cuts your drug bills in half, 50%.
Oh,
Now, when you
smart.
take your child to the doctor, go like Annette, be fully equipped with a canvas bag. Because what you do, every doctor gets samples. So you make friends with the nurses, bake them chocolate chip cookies, and you get samples. Annette would come home with boxes and boxes of Pedialyte and ibuprofen and all kinds of stuff for free because the doctor's offices just want to clear it out.
I love it. All right, well, Annette is standing by with Holly in the living room with more money-saving tips. Let's go to there.
Okay, Annette, so here we are in the living room. You say that drapes are the easiest way to cut heating and cooling costs. Explain how.
Absolutely. Windows need to be covered, especially in the wintertime when it's cold. And curtains are the simplest, easiest, least expensive way to do that. All it takes is a rod. You can get fabric at garage sales, thrift stores, Craigslist. Make some curtains. Cover your windows.
Tell me about thermostats, programmable thermostats, because you say that's another good cost cutting. I
Absolutely.
have trouble working these things.
Well, a programmable thermostat means you don't have to work it. You just set it and it works for you. If you're gone from the house all day long, you set it for, say, 60 degrees, okay?
Right.
While you're gone. Half hour before you come home, it goes back up to whatever temperature you want it to, and you've saved utility costs all day long.
Perfect. Quickly, tell us about this, because we got time.
Right. Furniture. No one should ever have to buy new furniture.
Where you buy it?
You can buy it at thrift stores, consignment stores, Craigslist. We've gotten a solid oak ball and claw table with 4 chairs for $80 at a thrift store.
Perfect. Jules, you're in the garage.
All right, we're going to teach people at home how to save on car costs.
That's right. I feel real comfortable here. Cars are really expensive. And what we do is first off, we don't buy new cars. We look for somebody who's selling a late model used car. We've always paid cash for our cars because of our budgeting system, and it works. Never had a car payment. But one thing we do is we track our gas mileage, and we have a free gas mileage tracking sheet on our website people can download, because if your gas mileage starts to go down, that's telling you something's wrong. So the first thing we do, check the tire pressure. This is so easy. Anybody can do it. I use a dial gauge. You just get down. Now, I know if you have kids, let them do it because they'll feel really important. But you go down there, check it like that, piece of cake, inflate your tires. Our gas mileage dropped from 26 down to 22. Check the tires, raised it back up. We got 20% more gas mileage. It's easy.
And we have a mileage tracker sheet on our website, which can be reached through your website for free, so people can track their mileage.
Okay. The other thing is a $6,000 tip. Don't wreck your engine by not checking the oil. Every other gas fill up, dip the dipstick in, check the oil, clean it off, and you'll save your engine. It's really important.
For more of Steve and Annette's tips, go to our website, thetalk.com. Their book is America's Cheapest Family, gets you right on the money. It's available in stores online, and online, and everyone in the audience is going home with a copy. Steve and Annette Economides, thank you so much. We'll be right back.
If you like this video, share it with a friend, or leave a comment, or subscribe to our channel, or visit our website. We've got hundreds, if not thousands of ways you can save money and make frugal fun.